Alright guys, so I hope you're doing fine as always. Today I'm making another video about this 4-hour short setup on Onyxcoin or XCN. I did record my chart live when looking for this setup, so without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Alright, so now for the TA part of the video. I'm here on the Onyxcoin or XCN chart on the 1-hour time frame. What do we notice here? We see it's been pumping really strongly. So those that know me, they will know by now probably that I do like coins that pump quite strong to look for some type of reversal trade. So I now switched here to the 4-hour time frame just to check out what's happening, if there's any big vector candles whatsoever. But like you can see, there really aren't any vector candles left behind in the way down, besides this big pink one right here. So what does this tell us? It tells us that this move up really isn't that much of a market maker move in terms of closing long positions. We go to the daily time frame now to get even better view. Here we see we had this massive run up. We had this big move down back into the vector candles on the daily. And from here we did have this massive run up again. Keep in mind also all vector candles. So I did take my fib level here from the very high to the low before the pump. We can see we're kind of just sitting at the 382 fib retracement right now. Pretty much perfectly, and we have some type of reaction from it. So I'm indicating my 382 level on the daily fib. And now we can have a look on the smaller time frames. We can see here this yellow line was a 382 daily fib level. We did wick into it with a red vector candle, which gave me some type of confidence that we would have some type of reversal right here, or that we could see some type of reversal right there. To move up to it, we're also all vector candles, so. Also going to take my fib tool from the 1-hour time frame from the beginning of this move. Just mapping it out, as I'm not sure yet what type of trade I'm wanting to take here. So also indicating my vector candle on the 1-hour time frame. You can see here from the initial move, the 0.5 fib level is in line with vector candle, so that's always what I'm interested in, having vector candles aligned with fib levels. We saw that wasn't the case for the 382 here. So just indicating it, but what's also standing out here on the 5-minute time frame is, if we go a little bit back, these vector candles right here, so the vectors all the way to the move of the daily 382. What do we see here? We have some wave forming. We have a bounce here, and a small bounce here. So these are all three of these bounces are in a close vicinity of each other. So we could kind of say this is previous resistance, which can potentially turn into support. So knowing that it's also sitting on this blue vector candle of the whole manipulated move up here, this is quite an important area. So I also put my yellow line there now. So that's really the reason that this area is standing out. Massive manipulation up to this 382, all vector candles, and having this previous resistance there. That is mainly the reason why I decide to take my TP level there instead of on the earlier mapped out 0.5 fib level. Even though that was also a vector candle, but we had this massive move up. We're looking for a short setup, so already more risky in brackets than traditional trades. And this is a very key area, so we can't be greedy. Or at least I will be taking my TP here, just in case we bounce of it. I don't want to get stuck in my trade or get stopped out. So TP on this area. Stop loss just above the previous week, above the 382 on the daily. Just in case if they go break it, I prefer to get stopped out and look for a re-entry much higher, because it means the move up isn't done yet and they will shoot through. So eventually playing around with it a little bit to get that 4-hour setup, and that's pretty much all to it. Again, not a fib level this TP, it's previous resistance, it's the beginning of this massive vector manipulation. You could also say the 50 EMA is nearing that zone, but okay, we don't really take it into account, as it can still be shifting either up or down. Alright, so now what can we tell about this trade in hindsight? So first of all, the screenshot of the trade, entry at 0.0231010, 0.2310101, exit price at 0.0199620, 0.019962, resulting into a 135.8% ROI on 10x leverage. Most importantly for us, it's a 4-hour setup. So now, what do we see here on this trade? We see we pretty much had a perfect bounce of our entry level. We had partial fill here, complete fill over there, and we went down. They did recover these vectors. They even wicked a bit lower, all the way up to this resistance level, let's say, which turned into support. Important to see here is that these blue and green vector candles got recovered by purple red ones. So we do see here it's purely manipulation. They didn't go for these vector candles, which is fine. We did target this one based off the possible resistance turning into support. We can see from the TP level we bounced back up and went higher. They did take out the highs. They did sweep up higher. I don't think they will, or they might have been. We can check if they went to another fib zone. So they neared the 0.5 but didn't quite hit it yet. So on the daily, we can see they went all the way down to the 50 EMA, found some support there, and it's been ranging a bit. But that's pretty much everything we can say about this trade in hindsight. Clean entry, clean TP, bounce of the TP, and went higher. So if we did target this 0.5 fib level with the vector candles, we would have gotten stopped out in this trade. That's why you can't be greedy in your trading. Have your TPs where it makes sense. Look for zones above your initial TP, which could make sense, and deliberate which of the two would make more sense for you to target. So that was all to this trade. As always, if there are any more questions, please feel free to ask them in the comment section or on the Discord server, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care, see ya, bye bye.